me feeling like I'm academics.
Is Latto. So Latto did drop basically a trailer to the pregnancy announcement, and she posted this, and she says Big Mama, the album, and she goes by Big Mama, is dropping on May 29th. It shows her with a baby bump and look like a pet cheetah or a tiger in tow. She then posts this video, and I'll play it a little bit that we could.
I'm a hate because it's only putting gas in.
Okay. She did message. She put up a picture again, and the picture shows her clearly being pregnant. Shows the bump. There's a bunch of pictures. There's another picture here, another picture there, whatever. People had speculated she was pregnant like months ago, and shit, she's doing her thing. Some people have lined up the fact that the last picture has some tattoos on it. They're saying that baby belongs to 21 Savage. She wrote a message. She said, Brooklyn Nicole, which is her sister, twin, you my rock, my baby, and will be blessed to call you auntie. Who even am I without you? K Nicole, I don't know who that is. My sanity through this whole journey. If you know, you know. I can't thank you enough to be here with me personally or professionally, but also, most importantly, personally. You handled me in my career with a level of care that's irreplaceable. Rico, my brother, for life. Thank you for keeping me in high spirits. I don't know where to go without you. I appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you for being in the studio every single session. DJ Vaughn, it says, yo, we were going to plan. We always said we was going to plan to have kids at the same time. So I'm guessing it's got to be a female, right? Oh, it's a dude. Okay. So I guess it was, supposedly they're just friends, platonic, right? We said we were going to plan to have kids at the same time. Crazy. We didn't even have to plan it. God said, bet I love you forever. By the way, this DJ Vaughn guy, his girl is pregnant too. So you get that. She says, Shamal, I knew from the jump I wanted you to capture this moment. Couldn't and wouldn't have done it with anyone else. She then mentioned someone else. We slay together, pray together. Literally, thank you for making me look and feel my best. It's so much deeper than clothes with you. Might be a stylist. VIP here in Ashanti. You know what that is. Everyone know them hands are so blessed, but I keep you around for far more than that. Thank you for all the talks and advice. Your energy was and is so necessary. The overall vibes on set always. Couple of people here. It says, I wouldn't be the artist or person without having met y'all. Thank you for putting me through this journey on wax. Thank you for caring for this art just as much as I do. Thank you for a friendship far beyond the studio. There's two more people. This person says, you never tell me no. You just figure out a way to make it happen. I wouldn't trust no one else to do this with. One more for the books. Last comment was, thank you for capturing my most intimate moments and being someone I trust my privacy. It means more than you know. I'm very proud and I'm very happy for the prospective parents. I'm going to be a little bit measured in how I speak about this, even though, this is like, it's not necessarily a straight secret, but I want to say congratulations to my friend, 21 Savage, and congratulations to the mother of his upcoming child, Latto. I am happy they're starting a family. I'm happy for Savage. She's a good woman. And I know she knows he's a good man. Trust, I've been on the phone, I've been on the walk him down phone call a bunch of times. Savage be like, yo, I'm happy for them. Okay? I know there's going to be some people who are nefarious out there that's going to try to make this about other things. To you guys, this is really why I'm being measured, and I don't care about your opinions. I'm very happy for them. I think Latto is an amazing woman. I'm trying to just be measured in how I deal with even speaking about this. But even as a homie, I'll just say this: Latto showed very early on, not only from what I was told, but also what I seen personally, how she reached out to me about certain things. Man, she loves that nigga, man, and I'm ecstatic for them. I'm happy for them. They both deserve this, and any other things you guys are gonna bring up, I'm not saying we're not trying to put a veil over people's eyes, but more will be revealed. But just take my word, if you do care for my word. These two, I love them as a couple. They never went out of their way to make this as some clout chasing things. We know a lot of rappers do live off their relationship drama. Never heard a problem with them. I'm so ecstatic and proud about them, and I'm happy about it. So, again, maybe you guys want a little bit more. I feel like I said all I should say at this point. But yes, Latto is having a child with 21. And the reason why I do want to state unequivocally that is my man's is because I do believe once you get to the point of bearing kids, despite whatever else is happening in the background, certain stuff I just don't want to, there ain't no need to play around with the paternity of this child. That's my man Savage's son or daughter. I don't know. I really don't know. Guys, we're always wishing for a dude. Come on now. We're wishing for a son. But in reality, whatever the gender of the child is, it's my man Savage. And shout to Latto. I love and support both of you guys. And I will say over time, even, and I went through the proper channel. They had a green light. They're like, we don't care if you say it. It's fine. But I'm happy for their privacy. By the way, thank you to all the fans who showed them the utmost respect, privacy for them having a relationship. Again, I know that's my homie, but I just want to say for a rapper who's not exploiting or who's never exploiting the fact that he's in a relationship with a huge other rapper, okay, and you could say either way, Latto with 21 or 21 with Latto, I want to say I not only do they have my blessing, but I really respect both of their plights. They've kept the idea for relationship not as a monetizable commodity, but they've kept it as something that they need to lock the fuck in with. And I'm telling you this, and Latto probably knows it because there's been many a nights I know I'm talking to me and Savage, we just whatever, and I know Latto right there. She don't really say nothing, but they're a couple, and I'm happy for them, bro. I'm just happy, I'll leave it there. I'm extremely happy for them, and Savage, you my guy, always, right? So I'm happy Savage also fell back out of some of this Atlanta bullshit. Focus on this. I can't wait to hear the next album that Savage has coming out of this to, probably give some different perspective. I think his last album, this, what was the album? Save the Streets or whatever. Cool. But I think him going through this new chapter in his life, his next album is going to be fire. So I'm really excited. All right. Okay. So congratulations, my mans. And for anybody who's in doubt, y'all will not get me to speak ill of my guy. But also for the people who might be like, why say anything at all? Because it's important, even if I have to be a little bit ambiguous, because we know what type of timing these, I just watched some shit on Blueface stream. Shorty saying she might have been selling the pee. Like, what I mean? Like, we don't know what's going on with a lot of these women these days. I just want to make it and cement it like, my man's got a good one, and I like it. All right. We can move on. Where are we?